The Amur leopard is one of the rarest big cats, threatened by poaching. The cross-river gorilla is critically endangered, with fewer than 300 remaining. The Philippine tarsier is endangered due to deforestation and illegal wildlife trade. The saola, called the Asian unicorn, is critically endangered and rarely seen. The red wolf is one of the rarest wolves, surviving in limited protected areas. The African forest elephant is critically endangered due to ivory poaching. The helmeted hornbill is critically endangered from illegal hunting and habitat loss. The Iberian lynx is recovering slowly through conservation efforts. The Yangtze finless porpoise is critically endangered due to river pollution. The giant ibis is critically endangered due to wetland destruction. The sunder-clouded leopard is critically endangered due to deforestation and poaching. The northern white rhino is functionally extinct, surviving only under constant protection. The spoon-billed sandpiper is critically endangered due to global wetland destruction. The Hainan gibbon is the rarest primate, with fewer than 30 remaining. The saiga antelope is critically endangered from poaching and disease outbreaks. The African grey parrot is endangered due to illegal pet trade. The giant pangolin is critically endangered due to illegal wildlife trafficking. The snow leopard is endangered by poaching and human-wildlife conflict. The Philippine crocodile is critically endangered due to habitat destruction. The Tasmanian devil is endangered by a deadly contagious cancer. The Amur tiger is critically endangered due to poaching and habitat fragmentation. The Ganges River dolphin is endangered by pollution, dams, and fishing activity. The Javan slow loris is critically endangered due to deforestation and illegal trade. Mountain gorillas remain critically endangered despite decades of conservation efforts. The blue whale is endangered due to ship strikes and ocean noise pollution. The African wild dog is endangered by disease, habitat loss, and human conflict. The Philippine eagle is critically endangered due to deforestation and hunting. The snowy owl is threatened by climate change across Arctic regions. The pygmy hippopotamus is endangered due to deforestation and hunting. The Yangtze giant soft-shell turtle is critically endangered with fewer than 10 remaining. The kakapo, a flightless parrot from New Zealand, is critically endangered with fewer than 250. The Somali wild ass is critically endangered due to habitat loss and poaching in East Africa's. The Siberian tiger, the largest of all tigers, is critically endangered with fewer than 500 left. The white-headed vulture is critically endangered due to habitat loss, poisoning, and hunting. The Arctic fox is endangered due to climate change, which is affecting its cold habitat in the Arctic. The Bornean pygmy elephant is endangered due to deforestation and human-wildlife conflict. The Yangtze giant soft-shell turtle is one of the rarest reptiles, with fewer than 10 remaining in the world. The Mexican grey wolf is critically endangered due to poaching, habitat destruction, and The vaquita is the world's smallest marine mammal, critically endangered with fewer than 30 remaining due to the binturong, also known as the bear cat, is endangered due to deforestation and the illegal The black-footed ferret, once thought extinct, is critically endangered due to habitat loss and disease. The Sumatran elephant is critically endangered. With habitat loss and human-wildlife conflict, the vaquita porpoise, the smallest marine mammal, is critically endangered, with fewer than 30 individuals. The Tibetan antelope is endangered, with poaching and habitat loss severely threatening its population. The Philippine eagle, one of the largest eagles, is critically endangered due to deforestation and hunting. The Javan rhino is critically endangered, with fewer than 75 individuals remaining in the wild. The wild Bactrian camel is critically endangered due to habitat loss and competition. The Yangtze finless porpoise is critically endangered, with fewer than 1,000 individuals left. The African painted dog is critically endangered, with habitat loss and disease threatening its survival. The Grevy's zebra is critically endangered, with fewer than 2,000 remaining in the wild. The Sumatran tiger, native to Indonesia, is critically endangered due to habitat loss and poaching. The Malagasy giant chameleon is critically endangered due to habitat destruction and illegal pet trade. The Borneo pygmy elephant is endangered due to deforestation and human wildlife. The Andean bear, also known as the spectacled bear, is endangered by habitat loss and poaching in the Andes. The kakapo, a flightless nocturnal parrot from New Zealand, is critically endangered with fewer than 200. The Indian star tortoise is endangered due to illegal wildlife trade and habitat destruction. The Tibetan antelope is endangered due to poaching for its wool and loss of grazing land. The markhor, found in the mountains of Central Asia, is endangered due to hunting and habitat loss. The vaquita, the world's smallest marine mammal, is critically endangered due to illegal fishing nets. The Philippine tarsier, a tiny primate, is endangered by habitat loss and the illegal pet trade. The Chinese giant salamander is critically endangered due to overhunting and habitat destruction. The axolotl is critically endangered due to pollution and the introduction of invasive species. The African wild dog is endangered due to habitat loss, disease, and human conflict in Africa. Found in the rivers of South America and Asia, the river dolphin is endangered due to pollution, and Baird's tapir is endangered due to deforestation and hunting in Central American forests. The golden poison dart frog is critically endangered due to deforestation and illegal pet trade. The leatherback sea turtle is endangered due to ocean pollution and illegal hunting. The yellow-eyed penguin is one of the rarest penguins, critically endangered by habitat destruction and predation. The Bali starling is critically endangered, facing threats from illegal trapping and habitat loss in Indonesia. The white rhinoceros is critically endangered due to poaching for its horn and habitat destruction. The Yangtze giant softshell turtle is critically endangered, with fewer than 10 left in the wild. The vaquita, the smallest marine mammal, is critically endangered due to illegal fishing nets in the Gulf of. Mountain gorillas are critically endangered, with conservation efforts helping their numbers slowly rise. Once thought extinct in the wild, Spix's macaw is being reintroduced, but remains critically endangered. The Chinese water deer is critically endangered due to habitat loss and poaching for its fangs. Found only on the island of Escudo de Veraguas, the pygmy three-toed sloth is critically endangered. The Amur leopard, one of the world's rarest big cats, is critically endangered due to poaching. The kakapo, a flightless nocturnal parrot from New Zealand, is critically endangered with fewer. The binturong, also known as the bear cat, is endangered due to deforestation and the illegal. The red wolf is critically endangered, with fewer than 30 individuals left in the wild. The Javan rhino is critically endangered, with fewer than 75 remaining in Indonesia's. The vaquita, the world's smallest marine mammal, is critically endangered due to illegal fishing, with few. The Ethiopian wolf is the rarest wolf species, critically endangered due to disease and habit. The Yangtze giant softshell turtle is one of the rarest reptiles, with fewer than 10 individuals left in the. The African forest elephant is critically endangered, facing threats from poaching and habitat destruction. The West African giraffe is critically endangered due to habitat loss and poaching in West Africa's arid regions. The snow leopard is critically endangered, threatened by poaching and habitat loss in the mountains of Central Asia. The Sumatran ground cuckoo, endemic to Indonesia, is critically endangered due to deforestation. The gravy zebra is critically endangered, facing threats from habitat loss and competition with live. The kakapo, a flightless parrot from New Zealand, is critically endangered with fewer than 200. The vaquita porpoise is critically endangered, with fewer than 30 remaining in the Gulf of California. The Mexican free-tailed bat is endangered due to habitat destruction and pesticide use. The Bornean orangutan is critically endangered due to deforestation and poaching in Southeast Asia. Once thought extinct in the wild, the Spix's macaw is being reintroduced through breeding programs. The kakapo, a flightless nocturnal parrot from New Zealand, is critically endangered, with fewer than 200. The Nile crocodile, found in sub-Saharan Africa, is threatened by poaching and habitat loss. The snow leopard, a ghost of the mountains, is endangered due to poaching and human-wildlife conflict. conflict. The African forest elephant is critically endangered, facing threats from ivory poaching and the Sumatran tiger is critically endangered, with its population decreasing due to habitat loss. The Tibetan antelope is endangered due to poaching and loss of grazing land in the Tibetan Plateau.